everybody, you're checking out the JR Sport Brief on the People Station, V103. You know I represent the morning culture. Frank Ski, J Nova, and JR. I have two guests with me right now. Community leader and activist, Mr. Lester Clark. And then also NFL running back, my main man, Mack Brown. How are you gentlemen doing today?
Hey. Doing great.
Doing great.
I'm great today. It's blessed to see another day.
I can dig it, man. And your hometown, man. Martin Luther King. You went from Lithonia. You been playing in the league, what, 4 or 5 years now?
4 years now, yes,
Just
sir.
finished up with the Redskins. Just the experience of being from here and having an experience in the league. How is that?
Man, it's phenomenal, really. You know, when you come back to your community, people will see you came from the same area they came from. Also, you reached the highest point of football. It's a blessing, really.
And then you're bringing more back into the community. We're going to talk about that. Lester, how did you hook up and connect?
Well, man, you know, I'm kind of all over the state of Georgia. I'm the Grandmaster of Masons. And I met this young man, from all his good community service that he's doing. And at my Jefferson G. Tough Scholarship Fund, he was one of my recipients because of the things that he's doing in the community.
We'll talk about that a little bit. The Built Tough Foundation, talk about that a little bit, man.
Built Tough Foundation, we mostly hit kids in elementary school. A lot of things like, you know, kids, Section 8 homes, a lot of kids can't have dinner at nighttime. So last year at Flash Elementary, we wanted to feed the whole school because a lot of kids was crying like, you know, all the time I eat lunches, it's here. I don't have dinner to take home. So some kids are still at lunch, you know, take it back to home to their little sisters and brothers. So my main thing was like, you know what, I need to start a foundation. Instead of me just funding schools, let me start a foundation so I can do it more than once. A lot of people, they just do good deeds one time a year. I said, what can I do that's different than everybody else? But also, what can I do to be one-on-one with these kids more? So that's my drive every year to make a team, is to make sure I gain income so I can get back to the community. So Built Up right now, we launched a thing called Beautification Project. And what we want to do is fix playgrounds up. A lot of kids, when they do great in school, at recess time, they go to their playgrounds, there's no foundation. The swings are broken, the benches are broken, the slides got mold on it. So that's my main goal this year, is to fix the playgrounds up.
Where can people find out more information about it?
On mackbrown.org. My
Okay.
website just launched last week, and that's the main thing. We just trying to gain funds to help fund these kids, get them school lunches, get them dinners to take home for their families. Not canned food, really cook meals. Teach kids how to cook for themselves when their parents are gone, you know, and have the playgrounds to get built up.
And Les, there's a lot of initiatives that you could stand behind and support. What is it specifically about Mack that makes you just sit right with him in solidarity?
Man, it just his just total honesty about everything. You know, him able to share his trials and his tribulation and things that he's going through. Man, to see his energy, how he applied to, you know, from the football field and coming, you know, now out in the community. You know, just his love for the community, man. We sit down and talk, and we do have like a mutual friend, you know, the Ron Ball. You know, they both played at Florida together. And me and my brother, you know, we've been a part of his life since he was like 3-5 years old. So, and I know, you know, the Ron he's a great kid, man, and Mack is a great kid, man. He got that energy, he got that love for the community, and we share that, and have the same passion.
And Mack, you haven't had an easy run just right into the league.
Oh, no.
Just from Martin Luther King going down to Florida, being undrafted. What advice would you give to somebody who wants to dip their toe into the league?
The advice I give anybody that want to dip their toes to make it to the highest point is just like life. Never have one step in, one step out. When you commit to something, you got to have 2 feet in always. So you got to have your own schedule. So you leave college to pros, you got to make your own schedule. Who's going to tell you to wake up every morning? Your parents not going to tell you. Who's going to tell you to train extra after you train with your trainer in the morning? Who's going to tell you to get up at nighttime and do more push-ups? So any advice is in life is always have 2 feet forward. Never have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Because when you do that, you second guessing yourself. And always believe in yourself and know your worth. When you know your worth, you're unstoppable. And make sure mental capacity is always at the highest peak. If you tell yourself every day you can do your best, and tell yourself every day you are the best, that's how you make it. My trial and tribulation in the NFL, I don't think nobody went through what I went through. You know, last game, the preseason, had to go for 140, still got cut. Led the team rushing, but I stayed consistent. Always made the roster. And even this year right now, I told myself, I said, this season, I'm doing everything I could do this year. I'm gonna train with the best trainers. I'm gonna go back old school track where I was in high school. I said, this year, I'm gonna get my best season and I can be done. I just want to show people I could be the best running back in the NFL for 1 year. Once I accomplish that, I can be done with football.
What are some of your further aspirations? It's great what you're doing now with the children, what you're doing with your own career. What are some of those long-term goals whenever you decide to hang up the cleats?
But right now, I launched my investment company called Mack Brown Real Estate. So I'm in the real estate market. Also, I got my brand called Memory. I want to have my own agency coming out in 2020. So while I'm still playing, that's why I feel like God sent me home from the injury, so I get my business off the ground. So I got my foundation, I got my brand Memory, and I have my investment company. Because I feel like whatever God put in my mind, it's only right to put on paper and bring it to reality.
Les, what are some other things that you're involved with to support him, and then just other brothers as well?
Well, you see the energy that he has, man. You know how you talk about he want to get on, get back on the field, and he applying it to right here in the community. I've been, campaigning and doing campaign work about for 10 years now here in the state of Georgia. And I hold a national position as well, and over the Grandmaster Council for the United States and the Caribbean island. And just to meet young guys like him, man, that just on the grind. He putting substance to what he doing. When me and him talk, I tell him, I said, brother, now you put substance to what you're doing. You putting a face to everything that you do. Who would want you on your team? They want people that's gonna give back to the community. They're gonna be positive in the locker room. So like he said, 1 year if he can lead the lead in rushing, he can hang up the cleats. But and he got something to fall back on, man. He got all the projects and things he's talking about doing. So I'm here to assist him with whatever he can do. I can do to help, and we share those, share ideas. And he called me, hey Les, what's up, bro? Hey, what's going on? We started talking, and we talked about some things we want to do, and we just share ideas, man. And so who wouldn't want him on the team, man? He's a good young man. He applying all this, all of the community. I'm here. We're gonna work together.
Where can people keep up with you?
Well, you can go on it. It's sagl.org, and that's all my Sonic website. So sagl.org.
The next few weeks, we're moving into NFL training camps for the next couple of months, and then the preseason games until September rolls around. What's on your immediate agenda on the football field, and then also away with your community involvement?
Immediate agenda is waiting for that call. So right now I'm training every day, waiting for my agent to call me, tell me, let's go. I'm not gonna call him, wait for him to call me, and when he says it's time to go, it's time to go. But also I put people in place, so when I do leave, they still keep everything going. It's not gonna be a loop slide, Got my brother Cortez, got my brother Rio, and they take care of the foundation. Got my other brothers in my memory, and I got people who I work with in my investment group. So I got other guys, when I leave, they can pick it up.
Tell everybody one more time where they can keep up with you and everything you're working on.
And check me out. Follow me on Instagram at Mack Brown B. Mack Brown B. Follow me on Instagram. My website is mackbrown.org. All love you.
Anything else that you guys want to be able to share and tell the folks?
We talk about July the 21st. Rashad Ritchie, he's going to be my speaker at my national Grandmaster workshop. And we're going to be at the Sheraton Hotel off Cortland, 165 Cortland. And so if you don't have anything to do on the 21st, please come down and maybe you hear the story about Ray on Brother Rashad Ritchie. And also Mack will be there speaking to our youth department. We got everybody coming in for the United States are coming in, and the Caribbean islands to come in and share this moment with us. So hey, come out and be a part of it. I'd love to see you there too.
If I'm here, I'm there. Yo, shout outs to Mack. Thank you, Les. Appreciate y'all for swinging through. It's JR. You're checking out the JR Sport Brief on the People Station, V103.